Now let's get to the next stage, sir. So you got to go to an emerging market. If you're looking for like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7%, I'll give you something here in New York. I'll give you something in Jersey, right? Down the road from me, right? Is that the kind of return you want? Do you want 3 and 4%, or do you want to make those emerging market returns? Yes, I want to make emerging market returns. Great. As I said, sir, just if say if in the middle he starts going off on like a different tangent, yeah. Yeah, but you know what it is? Maybe emerging markets, but you know New York's also secure. Say, I just want yes and no answers, sir. Right? So we're saying you want to make triple-digit returns. They are made in emerging markets. Yes or no? Okay, great. Yes. So now, sir, moving on from there, if you were to make an investment in an emerging market, I'm sure you'd want to make an investment with a credible organization that are working with world-class construction companies who've delivered on their promises in the past and already delivered projects. Is that true, yes or no? Yes. Okay, great. So now, sir, you've told me, now this is not me telling you, you've told me, sir, right, that you want to make $100,000 on a $50,000 investment in profit within the next 3 years. You've told me, sir, that you want to deal with a reputable organization who've delivered projects in the past, who work with world-class construction companies. Is that correct, sir? Yes, it is. So you've told me that emerging markets is the only place that you can find an investment like this. Is that true, sir? Yes, it is. Okay, well the product I've described to you matches exactly what you're looking for, sir. Yeah? You reiterate what you said to him. You can make X amount of money with us. This is the kind of construction company we deal with. What was my second point?
Real estate.
You said you wanted to be real estate, because real estate is a secure investment. You told me you want to work with a world-class company who have already delivered on their promises, and you told me you need to be in an emerging market to make these kind of returns. So, excuse me, sir, if I'm getting something wrong here, but it seems like I've got the exact product you're asking for. Do you get what I mean? Now, what you've done there is, you've put him in a position where he's got to make a decision now, right? So he's got to say to you yes or no. But what you'll do is, even if he's saying no to you, right, you can say to him, okay, why then, sir? What is it that's lacking? Because we've established one thing. I'm glad we're on common ground now, because we've established I've got the product that you're looking for, and what I've got ticks every box that you're looking for. Now, is there other boxes that you haven't told me about? What you're doing now is, you're finding out his objections from him, right? Are there other boxes that we need to tick that you haven't told me about or something? Yeah? Okay, let's go into them. Then he'll give you his other objections. You know how to cover off objections. But basically, all you're doing when you're selling is, imagine like there's a corridor, right? There's a corridor, and throughout that corridor there's doors, right? You want to get into the end of that corridor. Long corridor, door at the end. Do we got a board here? Let's do it on the board. This over here,
New York to Karachi or Karachi to Gwadar.
Smart with the tie on and everything.
Then Gwadar to Karachi.
Big smile on his face.
Or Karachi to New York.
Is you. Yeah? Now,
Yeah.
these are all,
ठीक है ना?
excuse my shit, drawings.
Okay. Allah.
These are all doors. And this is that's the treasure chest. Yeah? So you're holding his hand. That's you two holding hands. And try to take him through here. These are all his escape routes. He can leave from any of these doors. Yeah? What are these doors?
Objections.
Objections. Yeah? Security of investment. Finances. Yeah? His wife. Yeah? Other investments. Yeah? What other objections could there be?
He's sick.
Sorry?
He's sick right now. Like he's dealing with health issues.
No, he's never been to Gwadar.
Yeah, that's
That's the
one.
big one.
Wants to
Never
go
been
there
to
first.
Gwadar.
Wants to go there first.
Hasn't seen Gwadar.
Not even hasn't seen, it would be more so like them saying, We want to go there first.
Okay, tell me what else there is.
I want to think about it.
No, that's a shit sales job.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
What happened is-
Sorry, bro.
Now that
Sorry.
he's sick of objection.
No, what
I always
happened
used
is
to
the
hear.
government change.
Sorry?
What will happen if the Pakistan
serious.
government
Oh, I'm
change?
dealing with health
Okay,
issues
okay,
right
one
now.
second. I like it. Government change.
Right?
Political risk.
Political risk.
Other developers will pick.
Sorry?
Other developers.
What other developers?
Just
What?
comparing us to random,
Compare,
like,
competitors.
yeah.
No, at this point, that's not even an objection, man.
They just bring them up.
Okay, but anyways, let's say it is. Anything else? No?
That's it.
Okay. So now,
Oh, don't have
imagine
the
now.
money.
Sorry?
I'm sorry. Doesn't have the money finance. Oh, you said you
We
have
got
finance.
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 Yeah, let's just say that's it.
Okay.
Okay? Now, you're trying to get this guy over here, Mr. Confused, yeah, who wants to make money. You're trying to get him to the treasure chest here to help him make money.
Mhm.
Yeah? But unfortunately, why he's not in your position, why he's the one who needs his handheld is because he can't make decisions. Yeah? He needs your help to make that decision. You have to help him to help himself. Unfortunately, that's the life he's leading, right?
Yeah.
Now, think about this. What's going to happen is you're trying to walk him and get him to the end of this. These are all escape routes. He can leave from any of these doors at any given time. Yeah? What is the first thing you want to do?
Make sure he's going with you.
1 second. Go on.
Make sure he's going with you.
Make sure you've got his hand held tight.
Yeah.
Really tight.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. What else? What do you think, Omar?
Make sure that qualify him. Make sure he's in the market. at
No, make
least.
sure he understands the value of the treasure chest.
Make
Yeah,
sure you
that's-
understand the treasure chest. Okay. You got anything?
Try to address the objections before they come up.
Kind of what I was going to say. Right, now, the first key thing of anything in life, if you want to be successful, right, at anything, is
Repetition.
preparation. Preparation, right? Preparation. What is preparation in these circumstances? Right, if you're leading me down this corridor, this is fucking dark right now. There's no fucking lights on in there. He's gonna slip out the door, I won't even fucking see him leave. I'll just feel him leave my hand and he's gone.
Yeah.
The first thing I wanna do is fucking illuminate this place. Get some fucking lights on in here. So I can see these bastard doors that he's trying to get out from. Yeah? What is the light in this situation? The light is me finding out what his issues are. Preparation. Understanding my client. Understanding not just what makes him tick. Yeah, that's important. Understand what makes him tick. Understand how much money he wants to make. Understand how much money he's got. But even more important than that is understanding how he's going to make these escapes on this escape route. Understanding that where he might slip away from you. Yeah? So if I can now how do you find that out is by making friends with the guy. You can't ask him what's your objections, right? You've got to weed them out of him nicely. Yeah? I'm not going to tell you the pitch because you guys know it. In our organization, this is how we do things differently. Yeah? This is why this can't happen with us. Yeah? Because we're that's the kind of organization we are. Does that make sense to you, sir? No, it kind of doesn't. You know, I'm still a bit unsure about it, right? Or he may not even tell you that. He'll be like, yeah, of course it makes sense. But then what you need to do is you need to, for example, back that up with more information, send him something, etc. Right? Give him the information that you completely, that this door over here that he might slip out of, you have blocked that off. Hugely barricaded that door. He can't get in that door anymore. So you've spoke to him on the phone. Yeah, you said to him on the phone, this is who my company is. We work with these companies. We're the biggest, we're the best, we've delivered. After your conversation, you're sending him material that backs up what you told him. You told him we work with the biggest construction companies, you send him that material. You told him we're already delivering, you send him that material. Say, sir, don't believe what I say. You're a fool if you listen to, if you believe what I say, you believe anybody on the street what they tell you. Don't believe me, don't believe what I'm telling you, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you independent. Remember this word, guys. I am gonna send you independent information so you can verify what I'm telling you. Yeah? That's how you close off an objection. You answer it, because how human beings, how we work is, if you tell me something right now, if you tell me, you know what, Z, if we change the carpet in this room to green, our sales will double. I'm not a fucking shit talker, right? But if I walk outside, and then again, Omar's there, and Omar said to me, Z, you know what, man? Green carpet in that room with double sales. Now all of a sudden I'm thinking. Then I walk a bit further. Adam comes to me. Adam's like, Z, read this article about how green carpet's fucking double sales. Mo, get fucking green carpets in the office. Do you get what I mean? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you're telling me, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Then Omar tells me as well, and I'm like, oh, something's going on here. Then this guy fucking gives me a research article on it. I'm done.
So,
Yeah? But now think about it the other way around. If he just came to be the research article, it wouldn't have had the impact. I'd just read that, I'd be like, yeah, that's cool, man. Whatever. Great. But the fact that I've heard it, then I've seen it, that whole process, that is how the human brain works. Sales is all psychology, right? You're giving the information. As soon as human beings see repetition, yeah, we're creatures of habit. As soon as we see repetition, we like it. Why is McDonald's the biggest restaurant in the world?
Consistency.
Exactly. Is the burger amazing?
Every time.
I think it's fucking shit.
Yeah.
But you can go anywhere in the world. I can go to Saudi Arabia and I can see that McDonald's sign and I can go in, I'll get consistency. I'll get the same burger that I got in Times Square.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's not amazing, it's just consistent. And as human beings, we're creatures of consistency, we're creatures of repetition, that's just what we like. So when you hear something, there's backed up with evidence, you hear it, you see it again, amazing. Right? Anyway, so that's one door we blocked off. Now we've understand how you block off the doors. Yeah? Is there any objections in there that you think we can't cover?
I think one that I would want to hear you go over, this one, because you did
Yeah.
it with me before, but the wife one.
Yeah, that's a big one.
The wife one?
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to hear you.
Is it a tough one?
That's a tough one.
That's the easiest one.
I think that's the
The
hard
wife's
one.
the easiest one.
That's a good escape route for them.
Okay.
That's
So
a
he says,
quick
what
one,
did he
too.
say? Go on, tell me, what did he say?
Listen, Donnell, I really want this investment. I want this specific plot.
Yeah.
But my wife is gonna kill me. I don't know how to talk to her about it.
Yeah.
And I think I have to wait until she's ready for this.
Okay, first of all, I would not be allowing it to get to that situation where he's telling me that last minute. Because you know what that means? He's escaping from a door that I left open.
Yep.
I left that fucking door open for him to now escape from that door. We can still salvage it, right? But I'll tell you how, any problem, you should be preempting it. You should be always proactive, not reactive. Because when you're reacting to something, then you're on the back foot. If you're the one being proactive, then you're dictating the pace. You should always be in control of the conversation. As I was saying to you earlier, you should be dictating where the conversation goes. You should be in charge. You're leading the client. When he starts leading you, that's when you're in a fucking issue. So everything you're saying should be calculated and taken through a journey. Anyways, let's talk about this wife situation, right? So you're going to close the deal. All of a sudden now he said, look, I need to ask my wife. Be like, look, with all due respect, sir, my wife, right? I'll tell you about my own situation, right? What does your wife do? Oh, she's a dentist. Oh, fantastic. That's really nice to know. A lot of women in my family are dentists. Well, my sister's a dentist, my cousin's a dentist, right? It's great to know. Now, unfortunately, sir, what I would like to say to you is, in your situation, in your home, who looks after the well-being and security of the family? Are you the man of the house?
Of course.
You are?
Yeah.
Great. That's because I need to speak to you. If you're not, if you know, with all respect, if
No, I do, of course.
your wife is-
Mrs. Abid, if Mrs. Abid is the decision maker, maybe I should be speaking to her. But in your house, who controls the situation? Who controls the finances? Who's looking after the financial security of your future and your children's future? Who is that?
Everything is made from A to
You're the
Z.
man?
A to Z.
Okay. So now, I don't know about your wife, but I can tell you about my wife. When she looks at things from quite an emotional aspect. She's very emotionally in tune with the world, right? Which I'm not so much. I'm more like a numbers guy and a decision maker, right? So with my wife, she's quite emotional, so she'll go on emotions opposed to with logic, right? So in this situation where you're the man who's making the decision in your household, right? Putting this on to your wife to make an emotional decision for your family's financial future, would that be a good decision to make?
Doesn't sound like it.
There you go, sir. At the end of the day, you're the man who is responsible. If in 15 years from now, your children haven't got enough money to go to college, right? You can't say to them, oh, your mum decided it wasn't a good investment, because they're going to say to you, well, Dad, you are financially responsible for this household. Why were you putting those decisions on my mum when you know she's not capable of making those decisions? This is not an emotional decision, sir. This is an intelligent decision, a calculated decision that you need to make. I am here as the investment expert in this area. If you've got any genuine questions which I have not answered, please ask me them and I can answer them. But there's nothing in this situation, there is no value apart from your wife emotionally making you feel better that your wife can add.
Yeah.
Yeah? You need to make the decision. This is a decision that you need to make for your family's future, for your home, for your wife's sake. Because tell me something, sir. Let's fast forward 5 years from now. When you've got an extra $100,000, yeah, that you've made profit from this investment, how happy will your wife be?
She'll be spending most of that money.
There you go. She'll be wanting to go on a holiday, won't she?
She'll be taking the vast majority of that.
Yes.
There you go, sir. Right?
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, fortunately, you've got to make a decision for your family's future today as the man of the house. Right?
Yeah.
If you're telling me that you wanted to be on board with the decision, I respect that. So in that case, what I'd recommend is, please invite her now to this call. Yeah? Let's get her on the phone line together. Okay? And let's have a conversation. And if she's got any genuine queries, I think I'm the best person here fixed to answer those questions. Please bring her on the line.
Okay, I'm gonna give her a call right now.
There you go, perfect. So,
That's it.
A, you've completely discounted the wife situation,
That was solid.
right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he's the financial decision maker in the house, if he is, right? If he says he's not, then you're getting the wife on the phone, right? But if, in most situations, is that he just wants to, that's just his
just a
route
cop-out.
out, that's just his route out, you'd say to him, you need to make a decision for your family's future. When you go to your wife in a few years from now and you've made $100,000 in profit, do you think she'd be bothered where you made the investment or didn't?
No.
You need to make a decision today for your family's well-being, for your family's future,
Okay.
right? And you are the man of the house.
Check it.
If you're completely not the man of the house, then you know what? I'll put the phone down and I'll start all over again with your wife. If she's the financial decision maker in your home, I'll speak to her.
Nothing you can say to that. That was
just send
pretty,
it to you.
pretty solid.
But again, this should be done in the beginning of the conversation. When you're speaking to him, getting to them. So when it comes to investment decisions in your house, is this a decision you make, or is it a decision somebody else makes in your home? No, I'm the man here. Because in the beginning, he's not even thinking that far. He tells you the truth. I'm the man. So what you'll be actually doing in that situation is when he's trying to weasel out that wife door, he says, sir, just hold it for a second. I remember at the beginning of our conversation, I did ask you this question, right?
Which means
I asked you if you are the decision maker or not in your household on financial decisions, and you confirmed to me, yes, you are, right? Has that changed since we started this conversation 3 days ago? No. Well, let's stick to that, sir. I think you are,
Okay, fine.
after all these conversations you've had with me,
So
and knowing your background, you're an intelligent man, you are the financial decision maker in your household, and I've equipped you with all the information you need to make a decision.
so what's your
Okay.
name again?
Next.
I would say that the toughest one right now in the books would be I want to go see it first before I invest.
Yeah,
That's a close second. That's a real close second one.
Close second, I want to go see it first.
I have one client like that right now with the same
I
exact.
have quite a
Great,
few
sir.
of them.
Okay, that's really good, sir. So, can you leave tomorrow morning?
Okay. So I just
Let's try
give some
Omar.
arm to
Omar,
you.
actually, I'll stay with you. You're here.
That's
So,
my WhatsApp.
we're coming to closing it. Everything's done. You're like, I'm just that kind of guy, Zeeshaan,
Okay.
where I like to go and see something first. I just want to go and see it for myself, just to know it's real before I come in. Yeah? That's what you just said to me. Okay?
Hello.
All right. Well,
Have you received
Daniel, well, the issue
check my
is
WhatsApp?
that, can you leave tomorrow morning? Can you go tomorrow morning to Gawada? Because I can facilitate everything on my side. My team's on the ground. They will take you from Karachi to Gawada. They'll take you to the project. They'll show you everything. Everything that I've told you. You'll see the infrastructure work completed. You'll see 150 workers on site. Everything's ongoing. We're the only development in the city that is being built.
Okay, so what I will
Everything
do,
that I've said,
I'll
you will
send
see
you
it there.
some
Are you ready to go
material.
tomorrow?
And what you guys can do is.
It's a little soon, I wanna go, but I don't know,
and
tomorrow.
make a good article.
So when do you
out of
think you're
it.
going, sir?
I could go maybe sometime the end of this week, probably.
You can go by the end of the week?
No,
Yeah,
no,
probably.
End of the summer.
And maybe,
End of the summer.
say like,
You need
Or
to
I'm
do-
in a couple weeks, I could go and maybe.
Why don't we
Yeah,
just
yeah.
use both scenarios?
I'm already planning to go to
Proofreading
Pakistan in
of
2
it, like, what does
months.
it look like?
Okay, let's use that one. And what are you planning going in 2 months? Okay, with all due respect, sir, right? This
Well, I'm sending
opportunity
you,
is going to be gone. Yeah?
pictures
This
of
is
our
selling out
new
fast.
project.
We don't have 2
And also
months
send
for you to
you,
think about making a decision on this. We need to make a decision
like
now.
our board of
We need to make a decision
members,
today
pictures
or
and
tomorrow at latest. We need to make a decision on this. We don't have time for you to wait 2 months. If you've got a cousin or friend, right, who's based in Karachi, who's based in Pakistan, let's get them out there tomorrow. Right? I'm confident on my proposition and that everything I've told you is the absolute truth, and I'm ready to back that up by sending you there or sending your family member there. So let's get that done tomorrow. Can we do it? I'll ask my cousin, blah, blah, blah. I said, listen, let's stop all this because we don't know what your cousin's going to do. And your cousin does not have your best interest, your family's best interests at heart. That's a fact. Yeah? They don't. You have your family's best interests at heart. And mine and your interests are aligned right now, but otherwise, nobody else does, right? So he's likely not going to go tomorrow, drop his whole life, drop his job and go. So we're in 2019. I can show you back-to-back video collateral. I can show you the Gwadar free zone, right? I can show you meetings we had with the Chinese, all documented. I can show you photographs and videos from my site from today, from yesterday, from 2 weeks ago, from a month ago, from 6 months ago, from 9 months ago, from 12 months ago. I can take you through a whole journey that you can't even physically go. You can only go there today and see what's on the ground today. I can show you today, I can show you meetings with officials over there that you haven't been to, and I can show you the last 12 months. You can't see that if you physically go, right? So if that is genuinely your concern, then sir, in this day and age, to be honest, people are doing trillions of transactions on a daily basis across the world at the click of a button. Not even on a phone call, on the click of a button. People are buying and selling trillions worth as we speak in this moment.
So you can.
Billions worth of transactions have been done on the click of buttons worldwide, right? If we're going to go in some medieval time and say, now we got to go and have a look at it to buy it, you know, you're not keeping up with the world, are you? You've got to avail the opportunities of today's day and age, and the opportunities that technology gives us.
Yeah.
I can virtually take you there and not just show you today, but show you the last 12 months in a comprehensive way
So
that
you
you
see
can
the
completely
first one?
understand it.
It has full picture of our gate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's a totally different way to
You
do
see
it
it?
than that we've been doing it. That's very, very.
Yeah. What would you do in that situation normally?
Normally, just tell them,
The one that has
you
in
know,
between.
you don't need to go
CPIC,
because of the
it
fact
goes
that you
on
can
one
check
side
everything,
and goes
bring
to
the news
other
in front of
side.
them, everything, but
That's
not
the
that way.
picture of the gate.
But the thing is, with all of these, as I said before,
That's the
you
first
should be,
picture.
before you're even going,
Then you got
before you
second
start
picture,
walking
which is
down this
smaller, the
corridor
third picture, the
and
fourth.
taking the risk of him slipping
the-
out, you should be getting to know all of this first.
Yeah, so you're gonna take. one
Yeah?
of
So,
the
sir,
nice
now how would you
pictures,
find
the
out
first one.
if he actually wants to go to Gwadar or not?
Take the
Okay.
one
So great,
picture
so that
from
sounds
there,
really good. So you made some
take the
investments in the
picture of
past,
this
you made one in
board of
Pakistan,
directors,
one went really
numbers.
well, one didn't go so well. So tell me,
So
when you made these
you can
investments in
take
Pakistan,
that
did you go and visit
and
before you
then
bought it or not?
You
No,
can
I didn't go and visit it. All right, okay,
take the
fantastic.
picture
Is that? Do you think that was one of the
those
reasons
things
why
there,
you weren't
the mall
successful in that
picture there,
occasion? Because you
the
didn't go and
property
visit it? Do you
picture
think you
there,
should have
take some of
gone?
the
Yeah,
pictures,
definitely.
nice ones from
Now I'm
there.
thinking, whenever I buy something, before I buy it, I'm going to go visit it.
Just
You know,
choose
that's the
couple of
objection
pictures
now.
that you can fit them
Yeah.
into the
So now,
article nicely.
what you then do is you build that into your pitch. You create your pitch for that guy based on. Now we've got. Let's take Daniel as a client. Yeah.
Yeah,
Daniel's our client. His problems are his wife.
so beautiful, right?
You're not the only one.
Okay. That's
His
wonderful.
problems are that he
I know.
wants to see Gawad.
You should buy one. Gawada is the huh?
His problems are competitors. His problems are
Security.
the political risks.
It's not that expensive. It's only $25,000.
I get a lot of these ones.
Okay, so now we know That's what his objections are. Okay? We've
Beautiful
ascertained in the first 15-20 minutes of our conversation, this is what these guys, this is why this guy may not make the investment.
We are the only ones
It's
making
here,
such a nice thing.
right? If I can cover these 4 points in his head, I'm done. Now, you want to cover these 4 points in a way that he doesn't even realize that you're countering
I can
him
give
or
you
countering
monthly
his
plan,
beliefs.
but you have to
There's
pay upfront
organically you're doing it
about
with your 2-check
5,000.
process. Yeah? Your 2-pronged process that you always have. One,
I can do that, and then I can give you the
let's
rest
move this.
interest free basically.
If you say
I
it to
can give
him,
you 24 months.
2, is you give evidence to him,
Oh well.
and 3, is you repeat it to him.
That's gonna take time, I guess.
Yeah? So how are we closing the door? First we tell him it,
Yeah.
then we show him evidence, then we reiterate what we said in point 1. Boom, bang, bang, bang. We've closed that door now. Okay? So whilst I'm talking, and we do this whole part
but
without him
you
knowing,
don't
because you know when we're on the back foot at the end and he's saying his wife,
On weekly
yeah,
basis,
that's
alright.
when
So we'll-
he's defensive
we'll
as well.
pay this and
You don't
what's
want to be in
first.
that defensive atmosphere. You want to
then
cover
we'll
these
do the
points
rest,
off
yeah, okay.
while he's still like friendly with you and you're just having conversation, like in a by the way kind of manner,
Well, he's engaged.
in a by the way kind of manner, right?
Just slip it in.
Just
Slip
slip it
into the
in.
conversation.
Now, yeah, exactly. So let's now say, for example, you're trying to sell me something, and I tell you that, nah, shit quality,
Yes.
and then you start pitching me about how great quality it is. I'm like, you're trying to sell me. I don't want to be sold to. Nobody wants to be sold to. You want to buy things.
Let me ask you.
You want to buy it, not sold to. So as soon as you're trying to sell me it, then I'm having to tell you I don't like it, the quality is not good, and you're trying to tell me how amazing the quality is. I don't believe a word coming out your mouth at that stage, because I think I'm being sold to. So you've got to pitch all of his objections. You've got to get them out of the way before you come to the point of closing.